Good day everyone, my name is Azrai from Avarai Technologies, and today I'll be giving you a real-life example of how our Newline Q-Series interactive touch panel can be used by your financial trading academies and technical analysis academies. So now let me show you how we can do charting using our Newline Q-Series interactive panel. So I've opened up TradingView, and right now we are looking at the ZAO USD pair, or you can open any other pair that you would like to view. And we are currently at the day 1 time frame, so you can choose whatever time frame that you want to view. So right now I will choose day 1 time frame, and you can easily scroll the chart just by using your finger, or you can even zoom in or zoom out using your 2 fingers, or you can even adjust the size of your chart on the right hand side here. So right now I will zoom into this part right here, and you can easily use all the charting tools available on the left hand side here. So right now I want to draw a rectangle to show some of my support and resistance areas. So right now I want to draw a rectangle right here, so I can just easily pull the rectangle right there. And if I want to draw another rectangle, I can easily do it by just placing it there and just pulling until however far that I want. So what else can we draw on the chart is maybe we can draw a horizontal line. So I want to draw a horizontal line right here, and maybe I want to clone it, and I want to draw another line right here. So right now we know what is the range of price in our current rectangle. So what else do we usually draw on a chart is we usually draw a trend line. So you can just choose the trend line on the left hand side there, and you can easily draw your trend line to wherever you want to draw on the chart. So right now I'll draw a trend line, downtrend trend line like that, and we can easily zoom out to actually see clearly the trend line that we want to show. Okay. So this Newline Q series also comes with a stylus. So what you can do with the stylus is, of course, you can write on the board itself. So for example, you want to tell your students, what is this line that I just draw? This is called a trend line, and you can easily write on the board as though it is your whiteboard. So maybe you can also write with your finger, not just the stylus. So for example, I want to tell people that this is actually the resistance zone. So you can easily do that with just your finger or the given stylus. So another good feature of this Newline Q series is not just that you are able to draw all the charts using your fingers or your stylus, but also you can open up the whiteboard and do all of your notes. So for example, I want to talk about support as my first chapter to my students, so I can write their support and I can tell them all the notes, I can write them all of the notes, and I can even open up another page. So maybe I want to talk about chart patterns on the next topic, so I can write here chart patterns, and I can even do all my notes for all my students to understand about the topic of chart patterns. So what else can we do is, when you are doing these notes, sometimes a lot of students like to take pictures. So what we can do is we can just press the share button, and the system will generate a QR code where you can actually just easily scan the QR code, and whatever that you have wrote on the board will be on the student's phone, and they can easily save it instantly. So another good feature about this whiteboard application is not that you are just able to draw and write your notes on the whiteboard, but for example, you want to talk about chart patterns to all of your students, and you want to pull up an image of a chart pattern. You can easily just search an image right here, and you can write whatever pattern that you want. For example, I want to look up about HNS patterns, so I can just do a Google search. So this will be a Google image search, so you can choose to all of the pictures of all the HNS patterns that you want. So for example, I'll choose this one right here, and I can drag and drop it into my whiteboard, and I can also resize it to make it bigger, and also I can write on top of this image. So for example, I want to tell my students that this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. And what does this mean is that it means the price indicates that it will go upwards trend. As you can see, this Newline interactive touch panel can allow the trainer to conduct much more engaging and entertaining training sessions, as allow the students to understand the topics much more easily. And of course, there are much more features of this Newline Q series that I'm not able to talk about in this short video. So if you'd like to know more about this Newline Q series interactive display, do contact us at Avarai Technologies, and we'll be able to come over to your office or to your training centers and conduct a live demonstration just for you. Thank you very much. See you.